natural landscape of Argyll and the Isles is unique and extraordinary. It shaped the cultural landscape and inspired those who live and work here. In this film, we discover how this environment inspires people and their work.
I'm Ben Wilde. I am a traditional boat builder working only in timber. I run the Archipelago Folk School, which is like a teaching craft organisation. We run boat building courses around the country. So we try and build boats that are light, quick and fun, and people aren't too precious about. A boat you can like leave out in the rain and fix it up when you get around to it, and not be too like, it's not a sacred object, it's a toy to be used, and I think that's great. I think too often wooden boats are put on this amazing high pedestal, and it makes people much more cautious of getting involved with them. They don't need to be that. We've had young folk and old folk and people from all backgrounds who've never done any woodwork or have done lots come and gaining these huge amounts of experience and then leaving with a boat of their own and having spent a beautiful week in a nice place. You won't find a better coastline to explore in small boats. We go and launch our boats on these beautiful, perfect white sandy beaches and the crystal water, and the photos, you always get that comment, I can't believe that's Scotland, it must be the Mediterranean. But it's just here. Argyll it's beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely place. It's like culturally, it's so rich as well. There's so much like contemporary, interesting culture. There's a lot of historical. The history is fascinating and deep and complicated, and contemporary culture is really vibrant and increasingly vibrant. There's a lot happening, and a lot of people like really interesting makers and interesting music happening. There's lots coming out of Argyll, which I really love. But one of the things that we really benefit from with Charts is that network of makers that we can get in touch with. Like we want to run courses in jewellery making or blacksmithing or cooperage or whatever else. And having this big network of makers that can get involved and do that is a really valuable thing for us.
Places like Kilmartin Museum help people to learn about their natural heritage and landscape of Argyll.
I think for anyone interested in prehistoric archaeology, a visit to Argyll is absolutely essential. Kilmartin Glen is one of the most amazing Bronze Age cairns in the whole of Scotland. It's the northernmost in the linear cairn cemetery. There's only two known cairn cemeteries in Scotland, one on the east coast and this one here. We have a lot of creative people coming to the museum to talk to us about the landscape and being inspired by the landscape. So I think the Charts Network is working hard to pull the creative community together in Argyll, which is quite a challenge because it's a long, thin region, so sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's happening 20 miles up the road. Argyll's special to me because of the amazing archaeological landscape.